Welcome back to the world of Fallout 4, and more specifically Sim Settlement's Conqueror. Yes, I said I was going to do another video on this mod, and here we are. I am your host, Warlord Dongo. The regular Dongo is drooling into his own lap after being chloroformed by yours truly on the toilet. Since we last took a look at Conqueror, there have been a number of updates, additions, and improvements to make our experience a lot more enjoyable. To start off, we seem to be running a lot smoother, and so far I haven't crashed in any of the settlements. I should tell you now that I've started this mid-game as I wasn't bothered about pre-built settlements. Instead, I'm just using the plans that come with Rise of the Commonwealth. We also have a new addition to the mod known as the War Planner's Desk, where you can recruit more raiders in exchange for caps and chems as well as booze. After around 24 hours or so, your new recruits should be waiting for your command. It's also important to state that if you've already killed the raiders Jammer asks you to kill, you no longer have to start a new game, and you can just talk to him again and tell him that they're dead. I've already started my glorious empire. Won't you come along on the journey with me? After arriving in the Commonwealth to find my fortune, I found nothing but desperate people, ripe for leadership, ripe for slavery, and ripe for destruction. Bootleg whiskey only gets you so far in the world, but an empire full of adoring subjects, that is higher than Cloud 9. Those who do not build empires will only fall foul of them. Or at least, that's what I intend. I found a run-down little crap hole known as Croup Manor. After fixing the place up a little, I headed out and used the remaining funds I raised from flogging bootleg whiskey in the Mojave to hire some of the local roustabouts. My God. You've never seen such a filthy bunch. Even when they tug their plungers, they wrap barbed wire around their hands. Nevertheless, they were up for the job, and I made it clear to them that they work for their keep. And if we go to war, I expect them to be shipshape. I was amazed at how willing they were to go along with this, but I guess money talks. Well, money and chems. After we established ourselves, I decided that we needed more supplies and, of course, more soldiers. We first decided to take a scummy little place called the Slog. From there, we gained several new, employees to help service our needs. After that, we established several new outposts and also a vassal settlement, who, under a threat of a slow and painful death, would hand over a large chunk of what they farmed to us. And to show we weren't kidding, we even sent their beloved patriarch to one of our other colonies. Yes, we certainly made a name for ourselves in no time. The food, water, and caps were all beginning to roll in, but I knew somewhere out there our rivals were lurking, as well as those who deemed themselves the righteous souls of the Commonwealth. This is why, when you have an empire, you take every last thing until there is nothing else left, bar your own footprints. In no time we had established a strong foothold in the northeast of the Commonwealth. It was time to look inwards and bring our might to those who had foolishly never heard of us. Our goal was to conquer the north, and let those across the border who dared to stop us try their luck. There was no point in having an empire unless there was an opposition to slaughter. We decided that farming should be a priority, only we weren't going to be the ones to do it. No. We began the invasion of Greentop Nursery in the early hours of the morning, and after an intense battle with their hired goons, we seized the farming community for ourselves and fitted the inhabitants with some fetching new neckwear. With many trade routes established, and with plenty of supplies pouring in, it was time to show the Commonwealth that we were here to stay. Outpost Zimonia to the north was next. Easy pickings, and just a place for a nice quiet outpost just in case any of our rivals thought they could get us from the north. They were in for a big surprise. There was only one more outpost to establish in the northeast, the Taffington Boathouse. We set off from the country crossing the very next day, and with the fury in our eyes and the passion in our souls, we hacked, slashed, and shot our way to victory, and finalized our goal to put the greatest raider empire in the Commonwealth on the map.